Hello, 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 and welcome to our new campaign for Warhammer 2, and it is Grombrindal the White Dwarf. So we need to go a-grudging. So, little bit of an overview first. Evasion chance when using the underway plus 60% for all characters. Weapon strength plus 20% when fighting against elves for all armies, and we can call upon the power of the ancestor gods, which we will look at a little bit later. The Lord effects are reinforcement range plus 50% and leadership plus 10% Lord Army. We also get the additional starting units of a Gyrocopter Brimstone gun, Iron Drakes, and miners with blasting charges. And we are obviously going to be doing this on very hard difficulty. Now, there is a very good question that some of you will ask, and that is, why would we pick Grombrindal over Thorgrim, who by all accounts has rather good faction effects with upkeep reduction, recruit rank increase, diplomatic relations and all that, as well as his lord effects are pretty good. The aura size is massive. And then we also get extra quarrelers, which are longer range than the Iron Drakes, and you get grudge throwers and hammerers, and I will go into that, but first I'm going to hit the start campaign button. Now, the main reason is the ancestor event thing comes along every 20 turns. You don't get it on the first turn, but starting on the second turn, I'm pretty sure it's the second turn, I think it's the second turn, it pops. And basically you get a choice of 4 different things. We'll have a look at it more in depth when the campaign actually starts and we get to see it. But basically, because of that, I much prefer Grombrindal. Also, I find Grombrindal is a much better actual, sticking hero. Whenever I've come up against him or used him in my own campaigns, he is an absolute beast. Especially sort of late campaign, he's damn near unkillable. He is an absolute tank of a man. So yeah, definitely him over Thorgrim. We'll pick up Thorgrim a little bit later, and we'll try and get hold of the other legendary lords, Belegar as well.
You, Grombrindal, ancestor of legend. You have secured Karazakarak, defended it from the green-skinned fiends, and put their gutless horde to rout. Yet more remains undone. The bloody spears still infest the mountains to the east, setting up their hovels amidst your sacred pillars. Dwarfen lands lay sullied by their sickening taint. You must be the hero of the ancient sagas, and march for their deliverance. To the south, yet more vicious Urki and Groby lay ready to strike at your kin. Perhaps even the loathsome Black Goblin. Know that there are other dwarfen lords who would gladly ally with one so legendary as you, for common cause. The dwarfs will know a new age of prosperity, heralded by the battle cry of Grombrindal the White Dwarf.
Aye, old Dowie will follow me. Right, now we're going to go into that a little bit later. The living ancestor, yeah, 1 turn remaining, and then we can call on the power of one of, I think it's 4 ancestor gods. Now, before we do anything at all, garrisons for dwarves, especially in Karazakarak, are genuinely amazing. So we're going to upgrade to level 2, because at level 2 we're also going to access the siege workshop to get grudge throwers. So it's not going to take us long to get this artillery that we really need as dwarves, because dwarves are all about artillery and ranged units and stuff, so we really need to be cranking those out. And also at tier 2 of that we'll get thunderers. I'm not going to get rid of the sparring chamber just yet, because we need it, but we are going to throw in a gemstone mineshaft. We need to be cranking that income up as quickly as is dwarvenly possible. And then without further ado, let's come after Nashrak. We need to absolutely obliterate him. I'm going to fight it myself because I want to try and get 2 fights out of this as possible. The more fights we get, the more we level up Grombrindal, the better this is going to be for us. And we don't want to be having a loot city or anything. We need to be moving fast for the first few turns and just plow all the way through this region, and then make a split decision whether or not we're going to go north or south, because how we plan out is kind of going to be dependent on Grimgor, because he's a nasty little blighter. If we go north, we're going to open ourselves up to vampire counts. We're going to come into contact with Karakadrin and the Slayer King. But north of him is Azdrag, I think. Yeah, he's been moved up there, I'm sure. So we need to be careful with whatever it is that we're going to do. We also need to be mindful of the fact we don't have fast attack. Like, there is no such thing as fast attack for us. Yes, blasting charges there. Iron Drakes on the flank. Quarrelers. For the minute, we're going to position you kind of here. Got longer range, and let's face it, that is what is necessary. Grombrindal there. Then Brimstone guns there. Cool, now we're on the attack, so obviously we need to go on in first. Gyrocopters are going to be absolutely amazing here. They're archers. 115, 140. We've got 160 on there. 100, yeah. Okay, so basically we are going to rinse them. We are going to be moving slowly though, because let's face it, it's like... So the way to explain dwarf and how dwarves work, see, normally you'd go hammer and anvil. You'd say that for a nice little way to fight. You have your anvil here, you smack them with that, and then you hammer on round, and you keep smacking in like so. And you keep hitting them like that. Not so with dwarves. You literally just attack, attack, attack. Right, okay, they are now firing.
The clans unite!
Get those over there.
The vengeance begin! Quarrelers!
Go on, quarrelers. Start off on the...
Fire on the foe.
Actually, take out the goblins first, because they're weak and they've got poor leadership, and if they break, that's going to be really good for us. Right, okay.
Body run.
Let's bring
Nothing can
Gyrocopters
stop
up that
us.
flank.
Iron Drakes.
Right, now change around.
Go!
Right, we want to...
Move now!
There we go. Bombs away.
Plow through! Yes,
Right,
men.
come up here.
A brisk pace! Yes.
Right, quarrelers, move back.
Stop! For the ancestors!
Yeah, and fire!
Attack the heirs!
Okay, those orc boys are getting smashed.
Strike out!
Right, I don't want to be hitting my own groups of units with those. Okay, let's get him out.
I'm unstoppable!
Fire into that mess.
Get your beard! Miners! We must match. Is it time? Right these strong.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Power of the ancestors! At last! To the fight!
Okay, right.
Iron Drake!
Iron Drakes onto those.
Miners! Vengeance!
Pull back. Quarrelers, focus fire on him.
Turn the tide!
Bring them over there.
Gyrocopter! Kill
Going on those orc archer boys.
Taking aim! Charge!
Right, fire over there. Grombrindal, keep pushing through.
What now?
Right, they are 100% not coming back. Get those guys out. Their war has popped. That's not great.
Pump those dwarfen legs!
Alright, pull those that way. Dwarf warriors are taking a little bit of a beating.
Dive bomb! Shoot those watters! War of vengeance!
Right, start by taking out those bloody goblin archers. Yeah. Won't be long. They'll go soon.
Miners! Down! Reach first!
Right, bring him round there.
Move!
Round on the flank. Archers gone. Turn around, take out those big uns.
Let the vengeance begin!
Right, get him out. Bring the warriors back. Point blank range, yes! Look at that, eat fire!
Grombrindal! Get moving! Dwarves! Ready axes! Iron drakes!
Right, you fire in there.
Getting close!
Get on in.
Our clans will be the ancestors!
Now this has been a little bit of a hard fight, mainly because we've been forced to rely on close combat, and that's not good for us. Well, it is good, but it's also not good because of the difficulty rating, which means that, yeah, it's going to be a little bit difficult. Once we've got artillery and maybe another Iron Drake in there, I mean, they're quite micro-intensive, but you saw in that battle 134 kills. They are probably a very tasty unit. To say the least. I love Iron Drakes. Right, so Dwarves were my first campaign on Warhammer 2 where I painted the map. In fact, I think they're my only campaign where I've painted the map. My retention span is so short. So, sticking with it. By the time you start steamrolling, you kind of get to that point where you're like, right, okay, let's just finish the objectives. Dwarves steamrolled so quickly. Like, it took me a little while to get there, but then I steamrolled so quickly, like it wasn't even close for the enemy to be taking it on. I mean, right, what they got are the Pillars of Grungy. Goblins and Orc boys. Could take that out. Oh, we have got some Oath Gold. I'm just thinking, what have they got left in terms of archers? Because they're the main thing. I reckon we could probably take that. Let's level up Grombrindal. Oh, this is new. Hex for charge and speed and melee defense. That's good. Legendary commerce. Income from trade. Hello. Lightning strike is good. I think we do need to get to that. All characters faction wide. Yes. See, this is another reason to go Grombrindal, people, because look, Living Ancestors event, you can take it down by 10 turns. That's fantastic. And then most of his things are like all armies faction wide. All armies, all characters, extra global recruitment capacity, and then lightning strike. Like, he is, if not 10 out of 10, he's definitely up at like level 9. I don't think anyone could dispute that. But first off, we're going to give him some plate armor because we need him to be an absolute killing machine. What have they got? 5. That's going to be a little bit tight. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into that. I'm going to grab myself a couple more dwarf warriors before I go on in. Right. Right, first off, we're going to go for... right, we're gonna spend 6 turns getting diplomat. So extra public order and then diplomatic relations. That's fine for me. Karaza Karat is sorting itself out. That's fine. Do I need to do that? I don't think I need to do that. I think I'm gonna risk it. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it.
To battle!
Well, gotta be brutal. Time to go on in. Probably gonna lose me some dwarf warriors and stuff here, but Iron Drakes will absolutely wreck anything. Hopefully the reinforcements come in off to the side of me so that I can take them out first. quicker we can get rid of them, the better it's going to be for us. And if we can get a good couple of strikes on with the Iron Drakes and the explosives first, and we can rout that army, this is not going to last too long. Grombrindal can eat most of that by himself. I think. I mean, maybe not at half health, but you never know. Oh no, that is bad. That is not good. That is bad. That is very bad. If we lose this pretty much straight away, we will have to redo this.
Unite! Take an aim! Move now!
Oh yes!
Lead them and blood!
Shoot him out! Kill him! Right, take that.
Iron Drakes! Dwarf warriors!
Right, pull over that way.
Fast as you're able!
Take out their lord. Kill him.
Iron Drakes!
Fire! Fire!
Darrow!
Cool, go and take them out.
Axes out, lads!
Axes up!
Move now!
Right, pull them back. Archers round onto those gobos.
Let's turn the tide!
Grombrindal, let's go this way, please. Right, first up, shred the Orc boys.
Miners! Grombrindal! They'll sing songs of this!
Right, pull them back.
Move now!
Right, pull them in.
Charge! Shoot!
Fire!
Gyrocopter!
Okay, in you go. Gyrocopters over this way. And boom! Fire it down.
Veterans!
Alright, fire over here.
Find your targets! For Grimnir!
Fire this way. Keep going. Yes, everyone around Grombrindal has basically just shattered. Right, into that. There we go. Right, take out those archer boys. Turn around. We're gonna have to flee away. Pull out with the miners. Ready? Fire! Fantastic stuff. Right, miners round this way. Grombrindal, in you come. Blasting charges out. Those guys out. Right, up you get into the sky again, please, gyrocopters. Right, and round onto those Orc boys. Right, turn round.
For Grimnir! Pump those dwarfen legs! Iron Drakes!
Right, you lot all pull back. Grombrindal, push up. My god, a victory. Decisive victory! Right, we lost 43. We slaughtered them. 150 kills with the Iron Drakes. I cannot express how happy I am at this moment in time. This is why you pick Grombrindal over Thorgrim. Iron Drakes at the beginning of the game will change your game. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, it is the best late game unit to have at the beginning of the campaign. Sod everything else. You don't need Trollhammer torpedoes because they're only really good against things like giants and mammoths. You don't need artillery because you can get hold of grudge throwers really, really quickly, especially playing in Karaza Karak. So take all the advantages that you can get. I'm just going to occupy it. Got extra treasury. That's fantastic. We're in here.
Fearless and unbreakable.
Okay, if we win Ambush at Thundering Falls, we get a Runesmith, which would be lovely. And we also get Dragon Helm.
Your Dowie have been put to work fixing up the captured city, sir. Yet there are many
Right, that's right. Lovely, thank you. Goodbye. Karazankur has fallen into decline, assaulted by fell enemies above and below the ground, but no more. Everpeak has stirred. The High King demands that the dwarf realm be brought back to its former glory. Don't worry, Thorgrim. We shall bring it back. It shall all be back to former glory. Right, now that he's had that, I could make him more of a beast, but I'm just going to go commerce, and then we want to go through movement range before anything else. Because we need to get to lightning strike, and to do that we need probably absolutely relentless, and then ancient acumen maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. As for oath gold, we can actually make some stuff. But I mean, we're okay. Don't really need anything at the moment. I don't think I mean, we should be fine, shouldn't we? Should be fine. Karazakarak, I'm not worried unless a massive army turns up on the doorstep. I'm not worried about that falling. When it levels up, it's going to get catapult anyway. Let's face it. With dwarves, if you can't win with a dwarven garrison, you can't win with anything. So we're all good. Walls will be necessary though. We do need to make sure that walls are in as many places as are possible. And we need to get cracking on getting all of our ranged units and stuff. So yeah, is kind of urgent. We're going to leave this here for a minute because as much as it would probably be better to have this over there because it can get to higher tier, just the ability to pump out units is more important at the moment. And then we're going to come and take Mount Squighorn. And we're going to do it again because we want to take very few casualties. I don't want any of my units like that lot being wiped out because it's an auto-resolve. Because that would be very, very difficult for me. So yeah, kind of need to watch out for that. Iron Drake's front and centre. Dwarf Warriors. Anyone that's damaged can sit back except Grombrindal, who's going to get well into the fight. They've got no archers, so harass them from the beginning with the gyrocopters there. I can't say I'm a massive fan of gyrocopters, but you know, they've been okay so far. They haven't been too bad.
For the ancestor gods.
Right, let's turn that off.
For the ancestor gods.
Okay, Iron Drakes there. Quarrelers here. Grombrindal front and centre, and I mean they can literally just fly out here. And where's the right? There's their general unit.
Understood.
Right, let's move up as quickly as we can.
Gyrocopter.
The gobos are not going to be much of an issue. I mean, for us, we want them to attack Grombrindal first.
Gyrocopter.
And ready. Keep going. Boom. Okay, little bit of damage.
Strike out. We are relentless.
Back again. And boom.
Yes. Iron Drakes. Dwarf warriors. For the high
Okay, move those up. Anyone around Grombrindal needs to be taking a massive beating, please.
It is a reckoning. They have wronged
Okay, those over that way.
Dwarf warriors.
Those guys out as well. Out to the flanks. Carry on just shooting anyone around Grombrindal. I mean, he's already on 28 kills, and they're already well above that.
Miners. Bomb those dwarven legs. Fillet of bless our
Fantastic. Right, pull those guys out and back.
Plow through.
all of those round. Fire in. Fire! Saviour of the Karakan Corps. Right. End the battle. Decisive victory. Minimal losses. Lost 33. Killed 247. Again, huge kills with the Iron Drakes. They're going to be level 9 in no bloody time. My God, MVP. Oh, gotta love it. Now, when Grombrindal's a little bit tougher, shall we say, he's going to be an absolute beast, but we need to get him to that level. Once again, I'm doing unit name suggestions if you want to pipe in. So if you're on Twitch, then chuck them in the chat. If you are on YouTube, then just put it into the comment section down below, and we will get around to that. And I will try and get them in for the next episode. You'll get 2 episodes a week, but I'm only streaming once. Episodes will be Wednesday and... should we say Wednesday and Friday for the moment? Yeah, I mean, we'll say that for the moment. I don't know if that's going to stick, but for now. For now. Right, we've found Black Crag. Grimgor doesn't seem to have come out too far. Right, bloody hands are over there. They're nasty. Bloody spears. Scabby Eye. And Red Fangs. Okay, so we're at war with a lot of people. Grimgor has not come out of his original settlement yet. Good.
So,
Good.
you approach us in difficult days.
Yes.
Okay, they've got military access now. That's good. We got... Right, we are trading with those guys. See if we can get some non-aggression with the rest of the dwarves.
What? Honor to your ancestors. Agreed.
Okay, so... here it is. Decision time. Do we head north or south?
Feed me.
That is the question. We'll take the movement range. As soon as that's leveled up, we'll be fine. I'm going to get rid of this here for now. We will eventually put it back in one of these outlying towns, but for the moment, I'm not going to keep it there. Gunsmith's Forge. We do need to get level 2 as quickly as possible so we can get some more quarrelers and stuff. Commandments! Lovely! Oh, we haven't had our... Hey, right, okay, we're going to have to wait a minute then for that. Growth, tax rate, public order and untainted. Well, we've already got untainted. Public order I'm not too worried about. Growth is probably what we want. Okay, we'll go steel and stone. We're going to be walking, whichever way we walk, we're going to be walking a little way before we do anything. We should be able to get a little bit more recruitment. We'll go recruitment for a turn. We'll get the extra recruitment slot and we'll fill up our army with a lot of warriors. It's going to be a lot of warriors at first. Warriors and miners. Oh. No! 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 Ah! That's like the worst thing that could have happened. Right, 25 turns remaining, but we get plus 20% faction-wide research rate, minus 10% recruitment cost, minus 10% construction cost for anything in Grombrindal's region, minus 20% upkeep for all units in Grombrindal's army. That is not what I wanted, game. Ah! Right, we are going to go for growth and replenishment because,
I'm ready.
in all honesty, that's what we need more than anything. And then we're just going to throw in as many dwarf warriors as we can get to pad out the army. We're going to leave the other slots available for...
Who calls me?
for quarrelers, but it's going to be a little while before I get them. 3 turns or so before I can get any more quarrelers, and I can't really do anything till I've got quarrelers because they're kind of my heavy hitters. I mean, I could go after Carag Dron. Yeah. Okay, we've got public order +1. That's good.
Scrunge.
Okay, we're going to come south, not north. We're going to need to probably shut Grombrindal down pretty quickly. This army up here, I mean, they're not going to be all that much of a threat. We can kind of see them coming, and we should be able to bounce back over. Right, we're going to upgrade the clan barracks. We are going to grab ourselves a siege workshop. And yes, we're going to do that before money. No, we're not mad. We have been tested. And again, we're going to go for growth because we need to get these provinces up as quickly as is humanly possible.
You know who I am.
This army can... We are going to force march. Might be a little bit stupid, but don't know yet. Iron Rock has fallen to Grimgor. If we can take Carag Dron, we'll shut them down pretty quickly. Potentially. And we're going to swap over to empower the guilds for extra growth. As I said, the more we grow up our units, well, our capital like region, the Silver Road or whatever it is, the easier it's going to be for us in the long term. Because we need to start pumping out better units, we need to fortify up, and to fortify up we need higher tier settlements. We also need to be like pumping out agents as quickly as possible. Alright.
I'll see it done. Heading out.
I doubt they're going to be able to kill me off. We can level up. Probably Mount Squeak. I think it's got to be money, isn't it? It's got to be money before anything else.
Sog off. The dwarfs need me.
I'm now just hoping we don't get pounced on by the army from Carag Dron, which is going to be quite powerful. But we just gotta wait and see what happens. We could get obliterated here. Okay, no, that is actually not that bad. They've got some nasty skulkers and a couple of goblin archers. Other than that, that's not... I don't see anything there to be really concerned about. So let's get rid of that. Oh yes, we are in the money. Oh my god. I'd say Sigmar is smiling upon us, but I think it's the ancients. The ancestor gods. They are laughing right now. My goodness. Don't give a dwarf one of these. Do not give this to dwarfs. You won't move them again. Oh my days. Such a silly. Right, okay. Let's put blasting charges there with set of dwarfies over here and a set of dwarfies over here. That can be group 4. Just for a minute, just for a laugh. And then let's have a nice little quartet there. With an extra set behind just in case. Grombrindal can be over here. We'll put Brimstone guns there as well. Quarrelers can be in the centre with the set of miners. And then these three. Right, we're going to form those three up with the miners and we're going to put them in the middle. Put those in their own group. And we'll split them up because I don't want there to get like overpowered as such. Gyrocopter! Right, okay, where is that lord? That lord is over there. Come on then, oh lordy lordy lord. See what we can do with these gyrocopters. Just gonna move that just a smidge. Let's see if I can get around behind. They are gonna try shooting at me with archers and stuff, but I mean, we've got 100 armor. I don't really think their chompy little 2-bit goblin archers are going to do too much to us. Okay, I mean, they are going to do a little bit of damage, just not a massive amount.
This takes me back.
We can do a bit of damage to Gorfang Rockgut over there. Then we'll be okay. Okay, we'll move those over there. There does seem to be a fair amount coming in over there, so we will also move the Quarrelers over as well. I'll just bring those guys up to reinforce over here. Right, I don't want you on that. Come this way. Please, just follow him. We're gonna settle a grudge. Anyone that gets close to Grombrindal is going to get burnt. Right, now we need to be up nice and close to this. Fire! Fire!
We demand blood!
Right, move those up on the flanks. Grombrindal is surrounded, but that's fine. Okay, keep shooting, please, for the love of Christ. Oh, Grombrindal is now going down rather quickly. Oh, no you don't. Okay, he's going in over there. And come that way. And explosions. Right, pull them back. Charge forward with them. In you go. They are done. Right, move over here. Move over here. Blasting charges back. They're only miners. Pull those over that way. Iron breakers. Over this way, please. Well, we are going to do fantastically over here. You two pull this way. Okay, pull out just a smidge. Alright, dwarven axes, move that way. Out of the way of those iron drakes.
Nothing can stop us.
Right, move there. Be on top of those iron drakes.
For the colours anchor.
Cool, we're doing so well. Right, dwarf warriors, just go and get in there for me. I mean, they're getting mulched just a little bit. In you go.
Kazuk! Kill them all in Beard's reach! Fire!
Right, change round and over there.
Dwarf warriors!
You lot all getting on those orc boys.
Quarrelers!
Right, take out the goblin archers for us. You can get into the back of those guys. My goodness, yes. Here we go.
It is a reckoning.
I mean, you three units could probably come over here now.
Those dwarven legs!
Let's be completely fair and honest about it. Grombrindal over there. Right, move those guys up. Take out those goblin archers.
Cheers! No, move it!
There we go. Right.
Move!
In there, please.
Iron Drakes!
Right, Iron Drakes forward. Right, take out the wolf chariots if you can.
Move now!
Right, get over there and into the orc boys. Right, now shoot those nasty skulkers.
We demand blood!
Come up over here, please. They are, for some reason, they're still getting their war bonus. They're back to warring again.
The White Dwarf! For the carrier's anchor! Dwarf
Right, you two units move back. Cease, fire! Fire!
For the ancestors!
Quickly, fire! Right, now that's over, in you go. I mean, this is basically just a shield at the moment.
Kill them! For the High King!
Right,
We demand
pull back.
blood!
Let the fire do its job. How many have they got? 400! Yeah! MVP. I think they've gained like 2 ranks in this. Close victory, my ass. Lost 252, slaughtered 949. Could probably have kept going provided the Iron Drakes had ammunition. We did take a bit of a battering, but almost all of that was on the side that the Iron Drakes were not on. And yeah, I think we're still going to get a smidge of replenishment. So let's get into that next town. My goodness gracious. Oh. Oh, yes. I absolutely love Iron Drakes. You don't want too many of them. On, you know, if you leave them alone, they will get absolutely slaughtered. But pair them up like we have today, and absolutely perfection. Like that, they are capable of Lord Croak style level of death. Maybe not all in one go. Definitely don't rely on winds of magic. But yes, they are absolutely amazing. And you know what? I think they're even better with Belegar as well, because Belegar gets those 4 ethereal hero people. I mean, you pair Iron Drakes up with those, you are in for some tasty stuff. Leadership, please. And then I think I'm going to recruit some Quarrelers to make that a little bit easier should it happen again. Grombrindal is already level 5. Lovely stuff. Did we gain 2 levels in that? I think we may have. No, just the 1. That's fine. We'll go absolutely relentless again because we are going to be relentless. But let's go and hit them quickly. We can just auto-resolve that. Yeah, no, that's fine. Our first auto-resolve. Iron Drake's still getting a massive amount of kills. Not as good as last time, but still quite a large amount of kills. Which is good. And then we're just going to pop back to our own land to heal up a little bit. Back to absolutely relentless again. And this time, yes, no, we can. We'll grab a grudge. We'll grab 2 grudge throwers. We'll merge those up. And then we'll grab 1 lot of Quarrelers. And then that's fine because then we can move into Caragdron next turn and sack it. And then hopefully, I mean, I'm hoping that Grimgor doesn't come after us just yet. I want to be in a bit of a better place. I want to be able to take out Black Crag from beneath him. Because if we manage to do that, that will be awesome. We'll have him by his great big hairy, yeah, PG, child friendly. But I don't think he'll be able to come back from that. If we manage to take out Black Crag from beneath him, he's not gonna come back all that quickly. Problem is, without heroes at the moment... oh, we've got our dwarven diplomats, that's cool. What's next? Could go for emissaries. I think what we need to do is go straight for extra ammo. Because we're going to end up possibly in some longer battles. Right, I don't know where Grimgor is. I'm going to fight this one because I want to not have many casualties. That is like the main thing at the beginning of a campaign. Casualties need to be like really low. You can't be losing loads of men, and especially with dwarves because they don't replenish so quickly at the beginning of the campaign. In fact, they're pretty bad at it. Pretty bad at replenishment. There are worse factions, but yeah, you kind of need to hold on to your dowie. So we're going to be making a lot of use out of Grombrindal and our ranged units there. Okay. New style of gameplay now because we've got some artillery. Lovely stuff. Right, so those to there, Grombrindal way out in front. Those over here. Quarrelers in there. And then we'll take all of the ones that are like not really damaged and we'll place them there. Everyone else can sit back here. Except for blasting charges, which can sit there. Yeah, there we go. That should be fine. And then off of guard mode. Cool. Right. Out to the flank. Get up and take out that shaman. Literally, the archers don't bother me at all. Literally just follow that shaman. Follow the shaman.
Over here, over there.
Right, everyone now needs to... Oh, god damn. No, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. My god, evacuate, evacuate! Jesus Christ. That was far too much. Right, let's go. Where is it? Come on. Fire! Yes! Ah, I love the smell of green skin in the morning. Alright, up to the flank just a little bit. Okay. Miners. Your blasting charges are out. Good. Pull back. Anyone anywhere near Grombrindal is just... I mean, they are toasty greenskin right there. Go for it, Grombrindal! Yeah! Alright, and this is where he's going to shine. Right. Fire at will. Can we get them a little bit forward, please? Because kind of currently not firing, and we need lots of fire in this space right here. Lots and lots of burning, please. Open. No, just on that general area. Like you don't. Yes, there we go. It's like a disappearing spell. You just watch them run. And then we'll let the quarrelers get off a couple more shots. There we go. That's enough. Decisive victory. Really didn't lose a lot of men there. In fact, we lost nobody. Lovely stuff. So all we're going to do is get a little bit of replenishment before Grimgor turns up, and then we can burn him as well. Obviously, he's going to be a bit of a challenge for Grombrindal because I reckon the AI's probably made him a bit of a tank, nice big beastie boy for close combat, and that's going to be a little bit of an issue for us, mainly because Grombrindal currently isn't. Don't get me wrong, he's good. He is very good. He's got quite a bit of kills, but his main usefulness is to stand there and watch everyone around him melt because we're flame throwing them to death. So, yeah, kind of need to do that a lot. We can't let him get too close in with everyone just yet. Sack it first.
How can I help?
And then we'll just nip back to our land, a little bit of replenishment, grab another quarreler. Where's our normal miners? And get rid of them as well and grab another quarreler. So then that's 4 ranged units, a nice staunch line of dwarf warriors, which I know you guys probably love. And then, oh, we're getting some Skaven corruption coming in there. Oh, that's not good. And then we'll upgrade Mount Squeakhorn because it's the one that's most out in the way. So we'll do that first. Could probably peace out with that faction now, though.
The chopper is in
They still won't peace out. Okay. Might be worth just raising the settlement rather than trying to keep it. Which I think is probably the way that I'm going to go, because then if Grimgor takes it, then he wastes half of his army to bring the settlement back. And if he doesn't take it, then at least no rebellions are going to spawn there. I don't have to worry about another greenskin faction or anything like that. And oh my god, how did they... Why did they... Well, okay.
Our enemies shall tremble. You
Right,
know
into
who I
Mount
am.
Squeakhorn, please. Not going to upgrade Pillars of Grungi because I'm not going to upgrade something only for it to get absolutely obliterated by some orcs. That's not what's going to happen. So whatever they do, if they jump away, then I'll probably go after them because I can... There's no way I'll lose to this. They've got a big boss and a war boss, and I think that's another war boss. Yeah, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, are they going to take out Grombrindal? I think not. If they're going to do anything at all, they will probably go after the Pillars of Grungi, which is a good reason not to go for them. Or they'll just attack Mount Squeakhorn. I don't see them running away, not with that many troops and armies that they've brought over. They'll probably make a go of it. I'm hoping they come for Squeakhorn. No, they're not. That's fine, I'll come for you next. Right, they've made off with some money. Repulsive greenskin, Morglor. Right, that's Nashrak.
Stop pushing it.
Need to beat both of them ideally.
Aye, I'll see it done. Tell them, Manat.
Right. We are not going to control large army because my garrison is Chubnub. Actually, no, we may as well because they're going to be coming in anyway, aren't they? Right, for those of you on YouTube, then this is where I'm going to wrap up the part, and the battle and what happens subsequently will be part of the next episode. So first episode will be out on Wednesday, and second episode will be out on Friday for this week. Going forward, I will release a timetable as to when everything will be released and stuff on my Discord, my Twitter, and my Facebook. So go and check those out if you haven't already. If you're watching this on YouTube, and this is still the message for you, then don't forget to check out the videos that are appearing on your screen now, and tune in to Twitch to see me live. This campaign will be done every Sunday at 6 o'clock in the evening, British Standard Time, because obviously I'm a British pleb nugget. But not next week. Next week is going to be Monday at 6 Monday at 5 p.m. Because I am unfortunately away. My partner didn't tell me that we were going to be away before making the plan and before I started doing these live streams. So yeah, that's basically how it's going to be. So for 1 week and 1 week only on Monday at 5 p.m. But every week after that is going to be Sunday at 6 p.m. With a little bit of Grombrindal. So bye for now.